Going on, everybody? How's everyone doing?
What's up? We're doing great. We're doing great.
I think we can begin now. Good evening, everybody, again, once more. You are welcome once again to Eretmis Internship graduation ceremony today. We begin this ceremony with an open prayer from Reverend Kwame Oduro.
Itching my eye, itching my ass.
One moment, please.
Hello, everyone. Sorry for the late response. My name is Reverend Oduro, and then I'm here to give the opening prayer for us to start the program. So wherever everyone is, I request you bow down your head. If you can close your eyes, please do so. And then let's pray. Oh Lord of God, creator of heaven and earth, we bring everybody on this platform to you this evening, and we are grateful and happy for all that you have done for us. We bring all the graduates to you today, and then we pray that you bless them in all their endeavor from here, all the lessons learned in this graduation or in this school, that as they face the world, all that they have learned will be fruitful and they will make a meaningful contribution to the world. We pray in your name, in the name of God. Amen.
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 Amen. Thank you, Reverend.
Again, thank you.
All right. Please allow us to acknowledge our sponsors for making this program possible. Our sponsors include Eretmis Inc., a cybersecurity consulting firm based in New York City. Eretmis Academy, a cybersecurity training institute based in New York too. Diaspora Care Inc., This is a digital healthcare platform connecting the African diaspora to pharmacists and clinicians back home. African Diaspora Development Institute, ADDI, an institution dedicated to empower Africans in the diaspora and on the continent of Africa. And CompTIA, an IT certifying body. Okay, so internship facilitator. This is Dr. Emmanuel Adu, the man of the day. This is the man that has dedicated his time to help our community. He's a former United States Army captain, a cybersecurity expert and a consultant. He's a former professor at University of Maryland, Global Campus, and Central Texas College. He's a former Eretmis. He's a founder of Eretmis Inc. and Eretmis Academy. And he has over 21 years in IT industry. So he knows what he's doing. All right. So Eretmis Internship Workshop Overview. This program started November 2022. The internship program started 2022. But this one that we're talking about is, it started in April 2023. End of, the internship program ended in April 2023. So the internship and workshop program is an initiative of Eretmis Academy to help bridge the on-the-job skills gap in cybersecurity. This program serves as the bridge between classroom cybersecurity knowledge and the on-the-job cyber skills employers are looking for in cybersecurity professionals. This program allows students to work on real-world cybersecurity projects, boosting their confidence and shaping the cybersecurity knowledge, skills, and abilities employers seek in their potential cybersecurity employees. The Eretmis internship program was initially set up for only Eretmis Academy students. Still, it has been open to the general public to enable everyone with cybersecurity certification and training, but lacking the hands-on and real-world experience. Lack of cybersecurity working experience has been the most significant barrier to many people wanting to start a cybersecurity or information security career. Still, for our interns, this won't be the case for them because their time working on cyber projects count as working experience because these organizations they are working for are real organizations. Interns were assigned into groups and teams, and their groups were paired with Diaspora Care and ADDI. So these are real organizations, as I said. Interns worked on cyber security specialists, analysts, managers, directors, and auditors for Diaspora Care and ADDI. This cohort of interns started their internship in November 2022 and completed in April 2023. Our interns worked on several cybersecurity projects. Some of the projects our interns worked on include using cybersecurity frameworks like CIS controls version 8, NIST. 1 minute, please. Okay. Next, CSF and CIS RUM, and many more to help secure the IT infrastructure for Diaspora Care and African Diaspora Development Institute, ADDI. They did this conducting risk assessment of an organization's security posture, conducting third-party risk assessment for the organizations, and then setting up an incident response program for the organizations also. So they worked on several projects. So for project 1, they worked on understanding the fundamental cybersecurity concept, CIA, risks, vulnerabilities, threats, people, technology, and processes. As you know, these are main problems in cybersecurity, and meeting with clients' IT personnel. With project 2, they worked on understanding your clients' security situations. They use the OWAPS top 10, MITRE ATT&CK Framework also, and then they use the CIS Framework. They also worked on legal and regulatory requirement in the project 2. So for project 3, they worked on understanding governance in every organization, that is security IT corporations, NIST 853 standards. They also worked on standards, policies, SOPs, and guidelines. For project 4, they also worked on security management plan, frameworks selections. For project 5, they worked on identifying and classifying organizations' IT assets, establishing a security baseline for the organization. And then on project 6, they did risk management, that is designing and implementing a risk management strategy. For project 7, they did incident response, business continuity, the disaster recovery plan, the incident response plan, and BC, which is the business continuity team selection also. For project 8, they worked on automated security management and reporting tools. For project 9, they worked on third-party risk management. And then project 10, they worked on security awareness training. So at this point, we will take messages from our sponsors. I will turn it to Brendan, sorry.
Hey, everybody. My name is Brandon. I'm also a part of the Eretmis Academy graduation. I'm a co-MC. And here at Eretmis Academy, it's a cybersecurity training institute based out of New York. Eretmis Academy has trained over 1,000 students all around the globe to become cybersecurity professionals. Our catalog of courses includes cybersecurity for beginners, PCI DSS for beginners, which is payment card industry data security standard, cybersecurity entry-level course, which is the best training for absolute beginners who want to start working as a cybersecurity professional in 6 months or less. A certification course, which would be in CISSP, CompTIA Security Plus, CISA, CYSA Plus, and many more. And again, we also have courses in PCI DSS, which also stands for Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard. And we do that in 2 different sections, which would be PCI Specialist and Expert. And we also handle hands-on training and job placement for all those that attend.
MC Braden, can we see your face, please?
Right now, I'm going through a horrible situation of allergies. I'm allergic to pollen, and it's springtime where I'm at right now, so I don't necessarily look the greatest.
All right, guys.
I don't want to explain what I look like right now. You wouldn't like it, trust me. And to get started with that, you could go over and visit eretmisacademy.com and follow Eretmis Academy's YouTube and Facebook channels. So for our first speaker, we would like to bring up Noah. He's a cybersecurity professional at Everlaw. Noah, please, if you could come up. You have about 3 to 5 minutes to speak your thoughts, and then we'll move on.
Hey, Brendan, I think Noah was running a bit late, so we can jump straight to me, and then we will have other past interns speak. And then when Noah is able to join us, we will give Noah the floor. So everybody, please bear with him. I think he got off a bit late. So I will take over from Noah. I appreciate everybody's time. We are almost 140. Everybody coming to support this graduation. I appreciate everybody's time. Like I say all the time, you know, Friday night, you could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here with us. And for our graduating interns, we started in November, right? It was supposed to be a 2 months training. And like I always say, at Eretmis, we are not really bound by time, even though we have to work within time, but we are more focused on quality. So if it has to take us, you know, maybe 3 months to finish a 2 months course, we would spend that 3 months. So that is why we started in November, I think ending of November, and we are ending in April. So that way, at least everything we wanted to cover with our students were covered. And for our students, I cannot really express how proud I am of everybody on here. So mostly this is how it all goes. Once we start with the internship, you know, when they do their first presentations and their first projects, like when I listen to them, and then at the end of almost getting to the end of the whole internship program, is like I'm listening to a whole different group of people, right? In terms of technical knowledge and also the understanding of cybersecurity, right? It's like night and day, and the students can attest to that. So I'm really proud of everybody, the hard work that you put in, the sacrifice. Everybody is working full time. You still have family. You have, you know, other obligations to take care of, and you are still able to pull through every single project that we work on. Internship is very packed. Mostly if you are combining it with anything else except your work or any academic work, it is going to take a lot of, you know, weight on you. So I appreciate all the interns, and I know you've grown a lot from where we started off, and I'm very confident you can work anywhere in any industry as a cybersecurity professional. So all that I want to say is the sky is your starting point. And for everybody who was on there, we are always here to help and support. So even moving forward, when you start working in the cybersecurity space, for those who are already working, you can always reach back out for support if you need it. And all materials and everything that you worked on in terms of projects is still going to be available to you. So always feel free to reach out. But I'm extremely proud, extremely proud of all of you, from looking at how you've grown into the great cybersecurity professionals that you are now, right? So with that, I'll turn it over back to Brandon.
All right, so this is a message for some of our past interns that we've had. First, I'd like to bring up Michael. He is a current cybersecurity professional working as a GRC analyst.
Yeah, hello guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, I just want to finish this here. He's also working at Gentiva Health Services as a cybersecurity professional.
All right, thank you so much for that. And yeah, so congratulations to all the, our new, newly graduate interns. And I'm so happy for you guys, and glad, very, very glad you guys took a chance on yourself to enroll in this internship. And I was, as the introduction said, I was a past student, so I was basically in you guys' shoes as well. And I'm currently a GRC specialist for Gentiva Health Services. And I wouldn't have been able to do that without, enrolling in this internship. So basically, the internship was my game changer. So, at the end of the day, once you go to an interview, they don't really care about the theory, about what you know. They want to know what you can do for the job, right? So, and the best way to prove what you can do from the job is the skills and the knowledge you have acquired from the internship. So basically, now that you guys are over with the internship, don't relax, right? This field is not easy to break in. Being honest with you guys, but you have to put in the work. So start applying for jobs. If you've not already started, do a lot of interviews. Don't be discouraged, and always try to push ahead. It's going to be a lot of no's. For me, it was a lot of no's, but finally I got a company that took a chance, a chance on me. So all I'll say to you guys is congratulations again. Don't relax. This is the time, to push and make sure, you push, get those interviews in, and definitely somebody's going to take a chance on you. So congrats to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much for the kind words. I hope you new interns heard all that. We got a lot of work to do. So the next person I'd like to introduce is Mr. Ernest. He's a cybersecurity professional at ISSO at NASA.
So Brandon, I think Ernest was also running a bit late. So if they are able to join us whilst we are midway, we'll find time for them to also give one or two comments. So we are going to move forward.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so this here is it's an example of the certificate that we'll be getting, and that everybody else that will be getting from graduating from the internship and their courses. It pretty much explains everything, that we've done. It's a beautiful certificate you get to be able to print out and hang up on the wall, to show, your perseverance through a very technical and very hard program that you got through. So at this point, we're going to introduce the two groups. We'll be starting with diaspora care. We had a team. This is for both teams A and teams B. First, we have here, hold on a second. It's not showing up completely here. All right, so first we have Michael. He was our group lead, right? He was, from what he said about Eretmis Academy was, it's reliable, it's very informational. It has an effective cybersecurity training. Dr. Adu is a very experienced teacher, and the coursework / resources and materials provided were very well structured and encompassing for all the cybersecurity disciplines. For our deputy group lead, we had Lumen. And as a group lead, he says, as a group lead, I can say I'm proud of the progress my team made during the assignments. We had some great conversations together, both about cybersecurity and our lives as we all got to know each other. As team leader, you have myself. For everybody who wanted to know what I look like, that's what I look like on good days.
It looks beautiful, man. It looks so beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I look like on good days, and pretty much how I felt about Eretmis Academy. It was a tough course, man, and I wouldn't have gotten through it without the team that I had with me, both my group leads and my team members. I definitely feel that I got a lot of experience here, and I look forward to moving forward and hope, getting a job and working hard towards getting a job. For my assistant team leader, who absolutely had my back throughout this entire thing, we have the beautiful Miss Mavis Ba, right? And she said, the Eretmis entry-level course is top-notch. If you're willing to put in the work, the internship has given me the opportunity to meet great minds and kind hearts, and I definitely recommend. So now we're going to start with our team members. This is all the teams, both teams A and teams B. So we had George. He said, I took a chance to change my career from nursing to cybersecurity, and what I got was a hands-on, real-world experience that equipped me for job opportunities in this field. Next, we had Vandy. He said the internship was intense, but well worth the time put in to get through it. Our teams worked really hard, and I can say we've all grown in this program. Overall, great program. Next, we have Alex. He said, whoever is looking for a change of career to cybersecurity, enroll in the Eretmis Academy, and you'll never be disappointed. He said, I leaned on impactful cybersecurity knowledge at a lesser cost. Next, we had Isaiah. He said, we all did our best in the internship, and I believed in my team. We pulled together time and time again and accomplished so much in such little time. Next, we had Emmanuel, Emal. He said, getting into cybersecurity is a challenge that most find hard to succeed at, but I think with what I learned at Eretmis Academy, my chances of success greatly improved. Next, we had Enoch. Enoch, my guy here, Enoch, he was like a IT whiz, so I was very glad he was on our team. So he said, Dr. Adu is a great teacher. He really knows how to break down complex ideas of cybersecurity, or take complex ideas about cybersecurity and break them down into bite-sized pieces to help make the information more digestible, which is very true. And next we had Ebenezer. Sorry if I butchered your name, my man. I always had a problem with that, but he said, my favorite portion of this program is from the fact that Dr. Adu will address every single question you may have, no matter how beginner it may be. And as we progressed, we could tell how much better we were becoming at getting at our assignments done. Next, we'll have some awards and recognition of the interns who were extraordinary. The most valuable intern that we had for the diaspora care team was Lumen, for sure, as a group leader. He definitely came through a lot. Next, we had Mavis Ba as another person that was one of the most valuable to the team. The most helpful in the internship. So the most helpful inside of our team, we would say that was Vandy, right? Colin Van Dyke. Next was Enoch as well. And finally, it was George. These were the most helpful team members we had. And the most active intern that we had for diaspora care was myself. Thank you, guys. For the most technical cyber knowledge for the internship, person that had the most technical knowledge in regards to the backgrounds of cybersecurity and everything that was involved coming in was definitely Michael. He helped out with a lot of difficult situations that we were coming across. For the next group we have is for ADDI, and we'll be going through both introducing everyone there as well as the awards that they got. So for the group lead, we had TT, and PT was deserving of the award of the Stand Strong Award for demonstrating remarkable resilience and unwavering determination throughout our cybersecurity internship. As assistant group lead, we had Mike, and Mike was awarded the Servanthood Group Leader Award. He is the esteemed recipient of the Most Servant Group Leader Award for his outstanding dedication to supporting and guiding his team throughout our cybersecurity internship. Next, we have our guy, Bryant. We call him PowerPoint Bryant because he always had the most beautiful PowerPoints, right? He got the Humble Pie Award. Bryant is the proud recipient of the Humble Pie Award for his remarkable humility and selflessness during our cybersecurity internship. Next, we have the assistant team leader, which is Kelvin, and Kelvin has earned the Most Valuable Intern Award for his exceptional performance as an assistant during our cybersecurity boot camp. Next, we have Aaron. Aaron was the most active intern, and he got that award for his unwavering dedication and commitment during our cybersecurity internship. Consistency was key. Now we'll move on to our team members, right? I'm sorry, we're gonna keep going. So next we have Kwabane. Kwabane had the most focused in cybersecurity knowledge intern award. And he was awarded that through the internship from demonstrating an unwavering commitment to acquiring an in-depth knowledge of cybersecurity concepts, principles, and best practices. Next, we have Peter. Peter was awarded the most technical cybersecurity knowledge intern, and that was because of his mastery of the cybersecurity concepts and technologies during our internship. Next, we have Yvonne, who was the most helpful intern. Yvonne is deserving of this award for her exceptional generosity, support, and collaboration during our internship. After that, we have Clifford. Clifford got the most hungry intern award, and he was awarded that because of his insatiable appetite for learning and growth during our cybersecurity internship. Had a relentless drive. And the ultimate MVP was our man, Aaron. He got this for his unwavering dedication and reliability, his positive attitude throughout the cybersecurity internship. So at this time, we'll have a message from our group, but at the time, we'll bring Sheila back in. You ready?
Yeah, I am. This is
All right,
amazing.
All right, cool.
Thank you. Amazing. Good job, guys. Good job. Okay. So we'll take a message from group ADDI team members.
At this time, Brian, if you can unmute and just say a couple words, that would be great.
Hello, everyone. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to thank Dr. Duke for putting together this internship, for putting together his academy, for using his heart, using his knowledge to bring people together to learn a skill that is not easy to learn, but how he breaks it down, he makes it easy to learn. Now, of course, through this internship, you had to put in the work. But when you put in the work, the concepts became easier, the knowledge became easier, and the heart became stronger because we kept going after what we wanted. And I just want to thank all of the group leads and team ADDI. I want to thank all the team members. And I know that Diaspora Care was its own group, but there was a time that we came together. And when we came together, the more heads we had, the stronger we were. And I appreciate all of Diaspora Care. I appreciate their group lead. I appreciate everything that they have done. And just wanted to say that we are all hungry and we are all thirsty and we're going after all that we are going to achieve. And through this internship, this has been amazing. This has been a blessing. And I can't stress this more and more is that when you get into this internship, you're not only going to gain knowledge, but you're going to gain a family. So thank you.
Thank you, Brian, for the kind words. That was awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Anyone else will speak for Team ADDI? Going once?
Going
Okay.
twice. Okay.
All right, we'll move on to Team Diaspora Care. We'll take a message from the interns. Any one of you can speak.
Hey, this is Michael here. I hope everybody can hear me.
Yes.
Hey, just wanted to use this opportunity to congratulate the whole team. I think you all did an awesome job. I don't think I know you all did an awesome job. I know the sky's your limit. And personally, I know I was out. I had a baby, so I was out for a while. So I want to use this opportunity to recognize, probably he's not expecting this, but Brandon and Mavis, those two, they took charge, setting up meetings, like taking everything upon themselves. So I really appreciate those two. And just a reminder, that's what everything's all about. Whenever I join any group or any activity, trust me, whatever you're doing, everybody's watching. So put in your best effort. So kudos to you, Brandon and Mavis, for taking charge of everything and also all the team members. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Thank you. I would just like to say personally, like for anybody that's just going to get into the internship or have already started, what you got to understand is that, you know, the more serious you take it, the better your outcomes are going to be at the end. So, you know, what I found throughout my journey with it was pretty much just, you know, we had a bunch of separate teams, you know, ADDI, Team A, Team B, Diaspora Care, Team A, Team B. But you know what? We ended up manipulating the system and working together as a giant team on a couple of projects because we just felt that, again, like Bryant said, you know, the more heads we had on the topic, the more that we learn. And, you know, if you're taking it serious, you might replicate something like what we did. And pretty much what we did is, each person could only show up to our group meetings at a certain time when we were setting them up throughout the week. So instead of just trying to separate them up, I pretty much took it upon myself to do it every single day. And we just, whoever showed up for that time, and it was up to those people. And so at that time, we got a lot of work done, and everybody was able to get a piece because, sometimes not everybody can show up on Monday. Not everybody can show up on Tuesday, or somebody might not be able to show up on Thursday. So I just did it every day, but pretty much Saturday and Sunday. Sunday was like our break day because, during the internship, every Saturday was when we had our meeting. So, yeah, we just put in a lot of work, and we put our heads down and we got things done. And I'm super proud of everybody. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Brandon. Okay.
Sure. So I think Noah just came through. So if Noah is still on here, we might give him the floor to give a little spill on what his take was. Noah went through the internship like everybody else, and now he's working. So Noah was going to be our speaker. But so Noah, if you're on here, you can unmute yourself and say a few words to their newly graduating interns, and we will take it from there.
All right, thank you, Doctor, and thank you, Sheila. My name is Noah, and I am still a student with Dr. Edu, so because I still continue to take my trainings from him. So I'm one of his testimony, and there is a lot of people that have gone through this process, and I'm glad to be here today. I don't believe I'm in a position to advise anyone or to talk to anyone, but at the same time, I'm happy for the opportunity being given to encourage people and to be able to contribute and make you understand where you are and what impact this would have in you. So I want to take this moment to congratulate everyone for their accomplishments. I know it's going to be a great impact in your life. It's a beginning of the success. And I was once in this shoe. I got my job a long time ago, and I've been doing pretty fine since then. And I always run into issues, and each time I run into issues, I do come up to Doctor. I get his support all the time. He's always there to help me out. So I know everyone is in a good hands, and I believe this is just the beginning of your success from here. Just to touch back on my story a little bit, I'm still in college. I haven't graduated, but I took the class a long time ago. That was like 2-3 years back, and Doctor told me, he made me believe in myself that I would do pretty good with it. And I took the class. I got a job from nowhere. I started making 6 figures. So it's really an amazing journey. It doesn't come easy, like I always say, but I believe for you to have taken this step, you are really determined, and this would really make a big impact in everyone's life and the journey ahead. So congratulations to everybody for the time spent on this, for the money spent, for the contribution, and for the hard work being put into this. And I wish everyone a great success ahead, and best of luck in everything that you do. But trust me, I want to thank Doctor again for everything. What we got is more than what we paid for, to be honest with you. But I don't want to talk about the pay. But at the same time, it's something to touch on. So just in case anyone feels like, oh, we paid so much, it's not really about the pay. We pay little compared to what we're getting, but you really can't tell it yet, or you wouldn't be able to tell it yet until we start getting on the job. I know a lot of people will get a lot of success from this, and I wish everyone all the best. And thank you so much, Doctor, for your time, for the effort, for the contribution, and for putting all of this class together to help people like me who doesn't think I could become a cybersecurity without an IT experience or within a short period of time. So thank you so much, Doctor, and thanks everyone. Congratulations, and I wish you all the best ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Michael. And if Doctor will allow me, Am I muted?
Yeah, that was Noah, Sheila.
That was Noah. Sorry. Oh, Noah. He's going to kill me. I'm sorry, Noah. I know him very well. Yes. Just to put my little 2 cents in, if Doctor will allow me, I see that a few of our guest speakers were not able to make it. Not because there wasn't a lot. If Dr. Do allowed, probably we will not be able to allow the interns to talk because there's so many people. It amazes me when we did our interns. Well, first of all, I'm a former intern. I've been in the same shoe like Noah said, and I work now as a regional analyst for the Commonwealth. So some of you, when you heard the introduction of some of the guest speakers and you heard what they do, I saw some faces that you were shocked. Yes, it's true. It's very true. And that is all the doing of what Eretmis and Dr. Do is doing at this time. So don't ever think that you're throwing your money away, because in fact, we cannot pay for his hours. What he's offering, we cannot pay for it. So you're in the right place, and I'm very proud of you. We are all proud of you. Thank you so much again, Dr. Edu, for doing this. You're building an army, and it's amazing that in the next few years, I think it's going to be great. So now
I just want to give one more message out. If you're in the entry level course and you're going from the entry level course into the internship, just be mindful of when you get to the risk register. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes, that's another one. That's true.
Yeah, that you don't get that from anywhere except here.
Yeah, we all believe in Dr. Abu. God bless you. That things you give us, your knowledge and your time and everything. We really appreciate it. You know that Dr. Abu, like today is our Eid, because I'm Muslim. So this is our biggest celebration and all those things. So that time, we all gather, the go to family and the meet over there. I just cancel everything to, in front of you guys to know that. So because, it just always inspire me the way the people are shared their experience and all those things, how they're doing. So it's really, like amaze me all the time. So that's why I thought, you know what, I can do it the nighttime, not now. So I need to, stay there and then know those people's success and all those things. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Fabi.
God bless you.
Thank you for the kind words. Thank you, everybody, for the kind words. But everybody on here also put in a lot of work. So kudos to everybody else. Without the hard work, there is no shortcut to where all these students have gotten to. So it's just pure hard work, because we can give you everything that we want to give you, but if you don't take it and do the hard work with it, the result is not going to be as you want it to be. So I appreciate everybody's kind comments, but I'm always a fan of doing the work, hard work. It is not easy, but it's doable. So Sheila, please go ahead.
All right. Thank you, sir. So then I'll give the closing remarks. So first, we want to give thanks to Most High for allowing us to get this far. I want to thank our sponsors, ADDI and Diaspora Care. Right from the beginning, when internship, Dr. Edu started the internship, they have allowed us to use the organization to learn. And so we want to give a great thanks to them. We want to thank Eretmis Inc., Eretmis Academy, for organizing this, for doing this to the society, to the community. We are very grateful. First, I actually forgot to thank God, thank Dr. Edu myself for allowing me once again to do this. So I'll go back to that. But thank you, boss, for allowing me once again. And we want to give a great thanks to the man of the hour. I think we have said a lot, and his head is swollen, but he has earned the bragging rights. We want to thank you. Thank you again. I'm sure it wouldn't be enough. Words will not be able to describe how much we are grateful for you, for taking care of our community like this, for bringing us into the industry. Those of us in the diaspora, a lot of us will realize that had it not been this opportunity, most of us would not be here. So we want to give you a lot of thanks. We want to thank the interns. Like Dr. Edu said, we can hand you what he's handing you, but if you don't stretch your hands to take it, it won't work. You did put in the work. And so we appreciate the community, the society. We thank you for taking a shot at your future and then utilizing what he has offered you, because if you didn't, his work would have been in vain. Sorry. So we thank our interns. We also thank the family members. It's not easy at all. Like Fabienne said, he had a family gathering, but he decided not to go. A lot of us have kids. A lot of us have husbands and wives that you need to do your family duties. But for them to understand you to actually do this is a great sacrifice. So we want to acknowledge our families. We want to acknowledge our friends that also supported our interns to come this far. In all, we thank all the family and friends that has joined us also today, prospective students, all the people that are on the line today. We want to extend our gratitude for coming here to support us. We are very grateful for your time. So thank you. All right, we will end the ceremony right now. Closing remarks.
Before we do, Sheila, just one input. I think Mr. Ernest Carter just showed up, one of the guest speakers, security professional working at NASA. So we'll give him the floor to maybe say 1 or 2 words to the interns. And then I promised we're going to give 4 slots to our folks who join us tonight. So we are going to announce folks who are going to be the lucky winners of the 4 slots into the new internship/workshop. So Mr. Carter, go ahead before we wrap up.
All right. Thank you very much. And then I want to apologize for coming late. I just came from work. A little advice for the interns. I will say that you've come too far to quit. This is a lovely journey. And then I promise you, whatever you have put in this work, I know, as Sheila has said, a lot of you have put in a lot of work. Don't give up. It is not easy, but don't give up. This industry has a lot to offer. I mean, I've been through the same program. We're the first batch. Look at me. I'm working with NASA. But we have a lot of opportunities, if I should speak. But unfortunately, there is no much time for us to talk about. So what I would say is that there is more room for you guys. Don't quit, never quit. This is an industry where you don't have to stop learning. Learning should be part of you, because we have a situation whereby new things happen all the time. If the attackers, if the threat actors are working 24/7, what about you, the professional who want to secure our information and data? You don't have to sleep. So there's a room for you to learn. It's an opportunity for you to learn. So whatever you have gotten from this internship, sometimes I tell most of the guys who have passed through this program that we normally get more than enough. Whatever we have received from this place, it is more than enough. So once again, I congratulate you. It has not been an easy journey, but whatever you have received, it will take you very far. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Mr. Carter. And some remarks before Sheila, I hand over to Sheila to wrap it up. So for our lucky winners for tonight, right? I know most people, kind of got the trick of how we were going to pick out winners. Mostly we do it with people who showed up early. But today we switch it up. What we are going to do is folks who have been with Cyber Chat. This is the Cyber Chat slot. Since they got to know about Cyber Chat, I don't think there's been a Friday night that they've missed it if there was Cyber Chat, and we are going to reward those folks tonight. And I think they deserve it. And most of you, when we mention their names, you are going to, agree with us. So these folks that we are going to mention, they are going to have a seat at the next internship that will be starting. a month and a half or so from today. We already started the new batch, so I think they will better off starting the next one. So first on the list, we have Mr. Randall Harvey, right? Mr. Randall has been a very dedicated, family member of Eretmis. When he got to know of us, he's in the PCI class, but he's never missed a day in Cyber Chat, right? And everybody who's been, so if you didn't, your name doesn't come up today and you've always been here, please know that we are tracking, and you're also going to get a reward of some sort when the chance or when the time comes, right? Next in line is Alan, Mr. Alan Johnson, also PCI DSS student, dedicated Eretmis Academy member. And we have Adrian Barasa. Mr. Adrian, also dedicated and devoted, always at Cyber Chat and every other meetings that we have. And then Fabian, I mean, today it was even obvious. Today is like end of Ramadan. He had a family meeting,
thank you
but
so much.
still showed up, right? So these are our 4 gentlemen that we picked for tonight. And it wasn't because they showed up early or like how we have used to do it, but we are appreciating our own, our own community and family members who have shown the dedication and time and are always present here to learn, right? So if you have also been a dedicated member, we have that list that we go through, so you're definitely going to get something also as well. So with that, I'm going to hand over to Sheila, and Sheila is going to give us the closing remarks, and we are going to wrap it up. I appreciate everybody's time.
Okay, thank you, boss. Thank you. Yes, I think we have said a lot. You do recognize everything that is going on. It's a great thing in the making. It started a few years, especially the internship. Eretmis has been going on for a while, but the internship a few years ago, and it has produced great people, great people. So you can understand when we say it, that you're not in the wrong place, you are in the right place. As long as you are willing to put in the work, you will gain great things out of this. You will never regret this. So we thank you all for being here. We thank Eretmis once again, and the man of the hour. I've always called him Cybersecurity God, and there's a reason for this. It's true. Thank you so much for making this possible, for doing this for the community. We are very grateful. And thank you all for coming. We are very grateful for you being
And also
here.
thank you, Sheila, to a really beautiful presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So this will be the end of the ceremony.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Adu. Right.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you guys.
Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Adu. Thank you, everybody, for showing up.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to everybody.
PowerPoint, Brian.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Adu. Thank you, Sheila.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Adu. Good night, everybody. Mavis. Yo, if anybody, whoever doesn't log off immediately, Mavis, you should say something. Even though you should say something, Mavis. Don't sit here and act like you don't know. You should say something, Mavis.
I'm just overwhelmed with everything going on. My team, congratulations to my team. You are awesome. It's like there's not a dull moment in our team meetings. Everybody chip in, and the great minds and the ideas and the kind hearts. I'm so proud of all of you. You've come a long way, and I know that you're going to excel in everything and every endeavor. Thank you, everybody. Congrats.
Thank you, Mavis. Thank you. Thank you. It wouldn't have been right unless you said something. Have a good night, everybody. Yeah, no, I gotta pay up.
Yes, all those who owe me, you have to pay up. You know the deal.
All right, y'all. Thank you for the Glasgow team. Thanks for pulling through. You know, we all made it, but I hope we all still, you know, stick together, you know, help each other throughout this journey, because this is a journey that never ends. And I really appreciate my team. I appreciate Mavis. I call Mavis my course mama. She always calling me. And I appreciate Brandon too. I appreciate all my team members, you know, for pulling through. And I'll definitely stick together throughout this too.
Speaking of which, you know, teams that ask for care in ADDI, current cohort. I know we pretty, I lacked off a little bit this week because of everything else that was happening. I'm pretty sure I told y'all about that, but this Saturday, since we're not having another Saturday, you guys want to do the, you guys want to go over the risk register this Saturday again?
Yep.
Yes. Would that be
Sure.
Yes.
All right, cool. I'm telling you, y'all better be ready for that risk register if you're in the entry level course. Thing is no joke.
Okay, bye.
Have a good night. Thank you, Dr. Adu.
I'm a legal
All right.
counsel.
All right, bye everyone. So for our intents, we will have time and we will still meet and do the job placement assistant, go over that real quick. But like videos of that will be posted as well. So that has not been forgotten. We are still going to look at that. All right. But for tomorrow, there will be no meeting for this cohort. Right. We'll find time and meet and do the job placement assistant real quick, and then we'll move forward. Okay. All right. But since everybody wanted us to keep the group together, the group is still going to remain together, and we will find projects for the group to do.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Have a great night. Thank you for all the hard work that you put in, and we will meet again. You know, during next week sometime, if you are in any of the other courses, we will definitely meet again. Right. So have a great one.
Hello, Doc. The current interns, are we meeting tomorrow?
Yes. So current interns are meeting tomorrow. Same time.
What time, please? What time?
Same time, 9
Eastern.
9 a.m. Eastern. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Have a good night.
Oh, if I is asking when the next intern, someone is asking when the next cohort is going to be. So next cohort is going to be a month and a half from today.
Thank you, Dr. Edu. This is Ike.
All right, Ike. Go ahead.
See you tomorrow.
All right, see you tomorrow, Ike. All right, everyone. Have a great.
This is Freddie.
Great night.
I'm calling you.
Oh, Freddie.
I'm calling you after this.
Yeah. Like I saw you, but I mean we're all here.
Okay.
Busy. So we will talk right after this, Freddie.